Alrighty everybody, the Beard here from Hard Mode. Going to be showing you some character creation for ArcheAge. Um, First of all, the rule at the bottom here says you can create up to 2 characters across all servers. You can also hold up to 4 characters slots per server for a total of 6 across all servers. So, if that makes any sense to you, let me know, because it sure as fuck don't make any sense to me. So, we're just going to grab a quick server here and let's do this. Alright, so we have 4 different races. We have the, probably butcher this, but we're going to say Nuyen. The next would be the Elf. Then we have the Firin and the Harani. I'll just show you the female versions too. Alright, so my typical play style is usually play the weirdest shit and go for the female. So, we'll go and take a look at the appearance. Alright, so I've already kind of dabbed around with this a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of show you everything here. So these have their typical, has like their pre-mades. Let's see, it's got all sorts of different stuff here. It's kind of weird. It's like half human, half fern, really kind of. These are definitely more like rabbity. But alright, and then you have. I'm gonna go with this. I think. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna start with this. So, alright. First things first is we'll take a look at the hair. They have 2 pages of hairstyles. I'll kind of show you the side view. Alright, so the one I'm going to pick for this character here is going to be this. It's just kind of big and spunky. I kind of like it. So I'm going to go with that. The next, actually hair. Yeah, then you got the different colors, obviously. I'm not going to show you every single different color. But I will show you, let's see, I always pick kind of like this, yeah, kind of like the strawberry color. Yep, no, that's nice and rich. So we're going to go with that. Next, you're gonna have the eyes. Again, there's gonna be 2 pages of them. I'll just kind of go through them real quick. Oh, these are eyes. These are brows. These aren't even really eyes. We'll do. Shit, I don't even know. Yeah, those are kind of cute. We'll do those. Oh, that's kind of cool. We'll do. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Do like purple. Oh, here's the eyes. So you can do different. That's so cool. You can do different kind of eyes. That's kind of like a cool effect that goes to the eyebrows and changes the color of them. You can just make them all beat the shit up and stuff. Crisp brown them a little bit. And they have the intensity, so you can kind of, I guess, make it not as bad. But I like this one, and it's just kind of different. I love the color too. Oh, that's a lip color. That's weird that it won't let me change the. Huh. Select iris color. Oh. Huh, that's really weird that it'll let me pick the eye makeup, but it won't let me pick the eye makeup color. So I'm kind of stuck with that, I guess. But we'll make the eyes, or not, sorry, these are lips again. We're going to go like, bubblegum pink or pink, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, this is getting really crazy. So, next we'll have skin. this is just kind of, I think, kind of, perplexion? Is that the word? Yeah, I believe so. So you can kind of make her look really, really old and grandma-y. You can get really nuts with it, really. But, oh, excuse me. It's an early morning here. We're just gonna do something really kind of basic. I'm not really too worried about it. Kind of keep her young looking. Even just turn that down, I guess, really. Another thing is here is I can select skin colors. It's kind of cool. They got, essentially there's 3 different colors for this, with 3 different, spots, patterns. I think I'm really torn between the gray. I like the gray, but it kind of just doesn't make sense with my hair. But that's not too bad. And I think these lines are kind of a little too thick. I really like the spots. So, I am gonna still do gray. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna do gray. So yeah, and then next we're gonna have paint. This stuff is kind of cool. So you got different kind of paints you can put on your face, ranging from all over the place of stuff. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. But take a look here real quick. What? Yes. Oh my god, you can just give her a furry face. That's awesome. You can give her the panda. Wow, what? I'm not gonna lie, the first time I went through this, I actually did not realize there's this many pages of stuff. This is really cool. You can just oh my god, that's nuts. Let's see. That's like too much. I like this. This is kind of subtle. Alright, and the next thing is they got is imperfections. These are kind of cool. I mean, you can just really just get crazy with it. I mean, you can give it a Chucky, you can do all sorts of... Actually, the Chucky is more like that. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff. And the other cool part about it is once you pick, let's say this, you can adjust it and you can put it wherever you want. This is kind of like a cool thing that I don't think I've seen before in character creations, where you can really put it wherever you want. So one thing I'm gonna do is I like this kind of bit here, this little I guess it's her makeup, right? So I'm gonna kind of cater to that. I'm gonna put this here, kind of blend it in. Another thing is too is you can change the angle of it. So really try to feather it into something that's already there. I mean, look at that shit. I mean, you can really, and you can change the size. I want to make it bigger. That just looks hilarious. You can make it smaller. Kind of change this up. Yeah, we'll go with that. So it's just kind of something different, I mean, hell, I mean, you're already getting all of this craziness with it. You might as well really get into it. So that was just picking that stuff. Okay, I mean, we're not even remotely close to being done. That's just hair, eyes, style, skin, and paint. Now you go back and you can take a look at all the nuts of it. So these eyes are all over the place. These are, again, kind of like the pre-mades of it. Man, excuse me. Sorry, it's pretty early morning here. And then you have all of these. Now, you've seen all of these before, probably in other games, but let me tell you that it's just that much crazier. One nice thing is they actually tell you for each one, like, what the hell you're actually doing, right? Because let's face it, there's been sliders before where you kind of get the idea, like eye depth, like you understand, but outer corner HT, you know what I mean, like whole height, inner corner height, tear duct width. I mean, look at the craziness of it. So, so we'll kind of dab a little bit here. We can get really buggy, or we can. I mean, and that's just it too. Is they will just get stupid with it. Like you can just run around with your eyes shut all day. I mean, you can just be blind or something, you know. But we're gonna give her a little bit of a fantasy look, but kind of keep it kind of a little subtle, you know. Kind of widen them a little bit. You're gonna see me kind of get crazy with it, just because I love character creation. This is kind of like what I live for. No, same thing. You can just like, holy shit, she looks like she's coked out. But I mean, like, you can just get it doesn't even look right. It looks so crazy. She looks stoned as shit. All right, so we are gonna give her a little bit of coked out look. So then we can, you know, we're gonna keep them kind of right there. Distance between. Depth. I think that's gonna be kind of more like here. Yeah, so we are gonna sink them a little bit. Outer corner height. Oh yeah. Okay. So a lot of this stuff, I'm actually not really too worried about. To be honest, I don't even see a change there. Oh, there it is. I see it. So a lot of this stuff, even though it's so excessive, I actually kind of don't care about some of these. You know, lower lid shape. Yeah, okay. Upper lid shape. You know what I mean? I mean, some of this stuff is just so acute that I'm okay with whatever that's in there. Pupil side is. Oops. I mean, you can just get nuts, but we're gonna keep it right around there. Pupil position. Oh my god, I didn't even see this. I didn't know that you can like. So, but we'll keep it kind of sane, if you will. Pupil position vertical. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like the little bit of raised look. It's kind of nice. So brow height. I'm okay with all this. Eyelash light, brow width. Yeah. Okay, so the next one we'll take a look at her nose. And again, you know, the eyes have different eyes, and the noses, you have different noses, obviously, different things. The nose, I don't usually fuck with too much. I usually just kind of pick one and let it go. I mean, that just looks like a nice nose, you know. For what it is, you know, I'll show you all the craziness of it, you know. Yeah. Change all. Wow, you can really get crazy. Let's keep. I don't usually fuck with the noses. The mouth. This part is pretty cool. You you can give her like the chipmunk and shit. Or was it? Chipmunk and shit. We're gonna start with, I think, this one. That's kind of that one. So, some of the cool stuff with this now. Give her a little bit bigger mouth, a little bit wider. Actually, I don't like that. Okay, so you can change like overbite and stuff. I'm gonna give her a little bit of overbite. I'm gonna make her protrude just a little bit more, and I'll bring that back. I'm gonna show you why in a little bit here. It gets really cool. So yeah, so look, you can make her frown. I mean, you can do anything you want with this face. It's absolutely insane. Muscle openness. So we are going to open it. And I know it looks really goofy at first. But the one thing we're going to do is we're going to give her some big teeth, and we're going to give her some crazy fangs. Teeth. Alright, now, because that's like past her. It's like doesn't make any sense. It's like coming through her fucking lip. Are, but I do. It's just it seems so much fun to just have it. So we're gonna, you can even do that. I mean, you don't have to have it all the way open to where she's like, "Hey guys, how's it going? Oh gosh, you guys want to join my body and do some raids? Oh my gosh!" So what we are gonna do is, that's weird that you would go down to give her higher length. What was I gonna do? The openness. Just a little bit. I don't maybe we'll just do just fangs. I don't need to see the rest of her teeth. I lied. No, that looks silly. Alright, so that's that. Yep, confirm. Oh, and then they have, like you can kind of check. It's just to see what it looks like for when she smiles. So actually, yeah, we will kind of. We'll give her a nice smile. Gosh! Yeah. What's that black dot? It's like, what? It's like when she smiles, she has a piercing. That's weird. How can I get, okay, that's that. So we'll kind of give her that a little bit. Just, that's so weird, the black dot, so. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright. So next we'll do the head. This is kind of, I think, everything. Yeah, oh yeah. So this is with the head shape and whatnot. I personally, it's, I don't know why, but I just think these rabbit ears are like the coolest things in the fucking world. And, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The fucking longer the better. So I'm really just gonna go as nuts as this. Okay, so this is a lot of face stuff. Everything to me kind of looks okay with this. It sounds really weird. I feel like I'm really fucking just, I don't know. But anyway, but I am gonna just kind of tweak it a little bit. I'll just kind of show you a little bit here. Like just a little bit. Underbite. Grrr. Grrr. She looks like a fucking orc. Oops, no. That was underbite. Yeah. You can really move that thing back. We don't want that bad. Keep it right there. Chin width. Give a little point to it. A little acorny. Ear size. Yep. Ear angle. Just gonna fly away. I do like it really up, but we're just gonna tweak it just slightly, just very, very slightly. Just to be a little different. We don't want to default it like no other, so we're just gonna have it be just a little different. So yeah, so this is pretty much everything. This is the entire character creation. We're gonna select skill set, but I mean the actual making of the character before you pick class and stuff like that. That's pretty much everything. You can save this. I'm gonna save this as Minkers. It saves it there. I'll show you the other one I think I made. I made Cynthia. It's really, really close. How do I... What was it? I made her eyes just a little bit more, I don't know, how do you want to say, just fuzzier, like she's maybe had a long day. But you can see, obviously, I kept a lot of the same stuff. I mean, it's really kind of funny how it actually just really looks the same. Yes. So we just kind of gave her some more color in there and stuff. And I found these, I like these little, so. Alright, so next we'll go on to the skill sets. So this kind of thing, oh, and then, let me pick a name. So, not yet until I pick the skill set. So they have test dummies here to kind of show you some of the abilities. That's the Battle Rage. This is sorcery. Pretty cool. Some really long casts. They give you the rundown of you know, what they're doing. Alright, so I, let me put in the name. Minkers. When I was going through these, I was really torn. I like, I don't know why, but I've been playing a lot of tanks lately in my games. I've definitely switched play styles. When I was in World of Warcraft, I played a druid, and I liked balanced druid. So obviously, you know, like right now, like somewhere, you know, between vitalism and sorcery is just kind of fun. But for whatever reason, I've just been like, when I was again playing WoW, I ended up going feral, and because I just liked being in front. I like just being in the heart of the action. But I also like playing weird shit, like stuff that you're not gonna see that often. I feel like a battle rage is, you know, you're gonna have people all over the place being battle rages, or, you know, sorcerers. There's always going to be sorcerers. You just kind of always see it. Shadow play, your rogues. There's always rogues. Now, the weird one I thought was this occultism. I mean, it's got some interesting stuff here. So it's got reduces crippling mire, reduces enemy movement speed, and deals damage over time. You know, again, it deals damage to an enemy for 6.5 seconds and heals the caster. So the spell ends with movement. So you can do different, like, and then you can see inflicts additional damage on stun targets, increases health conversion by 50% when cast on distressed targets. So there's different things going on. There's a lot of craziness with it. So I don't know if this class is going to have a stun, but you know, you're going to be working in conjunction with maybe the Battle Rage. His stun. I'm sure he's got. Yep, there. Look, then stuns you for 4 seconds. What? So you're gonna have stuff like that where, you know, the occultism is gonna work with the Battle Rage, obviously, and stuff like that. But the biggest thing that I always play, the granddaddy of what usually helps me decide things, is there anything that summons shit? I like summoning stuff. I like to just turn a fight from 1v1 to just like, how many fucking things can I have on the field? Or even if it's not necessarily even PvP, just even in PvE as well. Like, I just like to just put as many fucking things on the field as I can. So you can even see, like, look at the mana cost of this: 47, 157, 940. You're just like, take all my mana and give me a wraith. Like, done. Yeah, and look at that. Look at it. Let's just go through this. Summons a wraith that deals 266 damage. Now there's bigger damage here, but it's over 9 seconds to all enemies within 7 meters, and inflicts enemies with the wraith curse, reducing movement speed, attack speed, and cast speed. Come on, I mean, come on. That's just, it's I don't know. The AoE is just, I like it. I like it too much. So, these clothes are kind of shitty. They're kind of, oh wow. Actually, are you serious? You could see that they decided to ragdoll her boobs. Look at that. I didn't notice that in the other screen. Hey guys, I got an idea. It'd be really cool. We'll make these crazy cat chicks, and then we can just, you know, ragdoll their boobs. So yeah, so that's gonna be, I think, just click that.
An ancient bard's tale once dubbed the Firen, the children of the Gale. Firen kits learn to run before they can walk, a must for a race as restless as the wind. Usually settlers record their lives or build towers in the ground, but not the Firen. They see no need for hearth or home, and require little more than dew to moisten their throats and meat to fill their bellies. Centuries ago, when war tore Auroria, the hero Taiyang led the Firen onslaught. It's said that when he fell, slain by his best friend, the plains burst into flame in protest. When the Firen fled Auroria, they left their grief behind. The wind of their new range brushed their tears away. Other settlers were puzzled by the cat people's feral ways, especially the wealthy Harani. Their suspicions jinxed peace from the start. No Harani was ever praised for his genial nature, and the clash with the Firen came swiftly. Though the Children of the Gale claimed more victories, their opponent was an entire empire, whirring with advanced technology and trained fighters. To stand against such a well-oiled machine, the Firen had to build their own empire. They called it Temi, and for the Harani, victory became even rarer. Fighting their swift, fierce opponents was like fighting a storm. The Harani backed off. Meanwhile, the Firen grew accustomed to their homestead and began assimilating Harani ways. The Harani bided their time, waiting for the Firen to forget how to fight like the wind. This time, when the Harani struck, their domination was absolute. The Temi Empire shattered like ice, sending shards of Firen back to the wilds. But the wind does not stay quiet forever. Nomads again, the Firen found strength in the plains. They left their grief in the Temi ruins and let the wind brush away their tears. Their power and might rose like a thunderhead. Hundreds of years passed. Seers announced the birth of a new Great Mara. He was to lead the Firen back to the plains of their ancestors, on Auroria, just as Taiyang had prophesied. The key will be to keep the history of Temi from repeating itself. To reclaim the plains, not by building an empire, but by embracing the wild nature of the wind, by embracing the spirit of Taiyang that still lives in you all.
The WASD keys move your character, and the mouse buttons control the camera and the view.
Okay, so that was the intro, and this is obviously like the kind of tutorial bit. Typical
Press
movements.
F or right-click to activate quests from NPCs with punctuation marks or flowers above their heads.
I am gonna just close this. So yeah, so this is just the start. You can see there's a lot of craziness going on with the abilities, the double toolbar. You're gonna have quests. You can actually deal with all these quests and stuff like that with all on the keyboard. Like, okay, so that one's over there. So you can see the movement. I'm gonna click and just kind of show you some quick stuff here. You got your dance. This dance is actually kind of long. I don't want to say long, but I mean, It's got a lot going on here. I know there's something else she does. There it is. There it is. Um, so it's kind of a cool little cute dance. Oh, and you can actually. Oh my God. Let's be honest, people. How many games do you know where you can actually move while dancing? Be honest. I can't think of a single fucking one. This right here is absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Okay. The next one is... Oh, that's the recall. What's this one here? I forget. Oh, you can play an instrument. Now, one cool thing about this is I know that there's different types of instruments, and I think they do different things. The starter, I don't know if the starter instrument would do anything, but I'm assuming it might be kind of like Buffy, like you can send out buffs or whatnot. What's this? Kick. Okay, that's gonna be melee. I'm sorry, combat based. So drop trade pack and use glider. So use glider is going to be when you're at the edge of a cliff and you're going to be jumping and you can glide around. The trade pack thing is since this is a sandbox MMO, but the biggest thing is the trade packs. Basically, if you haven't read about this game already, let's say there's a resource that only this continent makes. You can pick up that pack and then you have to walk it, let's say to... I don't know how to get to other places. Oh, no, I definitely don't know. But let's say you want to go to a different continent with it and sell it there, because if you sell it there, it's really, really valuable. You have to walk it over there, and while you're walking over there, you might get pirated. Somebody might kill you and take your pack, right before you get there. There's all sorts of things you can have done with it. So that's what that is. And then lastly is I think is pretty cool, is the sprint or the dash. Yeah, worth picking this race. It's just something so cool and different. I mean, I think it's pretty well developed to where, I mean, that's just really cool. I'm glad they put this in because it makes sense. You're like a cat, so why not have them get on all fours? That's just too cool. But like I said, so I'm not going to use my mouse. I believe it's F. Yeah, F to like engage or whatever you want to say. And I don't know why it's saying take reward F and take reward G. I've just been hitting G, and then it's pretty much done. There's different things you can interact with, obviously, like the campfires. I know there's a windstone here. Touch a windstone. So that was the quest. So yeah, so this is basically the game and how it works and whatnot. Let's see if we can see a little bit of combat. What was this? Kick? Kick this thing. Let's just kick the shit out of it. So beat it. Shoot an arrow. Holy hell, that's awesome. You just bitch slap this. Was it slapping? I can't even tell. So again, F. That just loots it with F. That's pretty nice. Oh, okay, we got like the Iron Man going on here. So yes, this is pretty much like the starting area. Not too bad. I mean, I am sure that there's going to be at some point where you have to kill a bunch of these, and it's going to be kind of like your standard, almost MMO feel. But for the most part, from my best understanding of this is it's really up to you what you want to do. You can kind of do trade runs. You can kind of become a pirate. I know during the early access, if you bought like the $150 freaking crazy thing, you could get like your own logo placed on the sails, of your ship. So there's all sorts of different things you can do. I saw somebody put a Nicolas Cage photo from Con Air on their ship, and it was the one where like the wind's blowing across his face for the first time again, and so it was really ironic to have it be put on a sail because obviously there's wind blowing and stuff like that. So but yeah, so this is everything. You can see that's just kind of like the, you know, you're just sitting there. Now, when I was on here last night, this all chat was just, oh my god. It was just constantly going ape shit with nothing but gold spammers or whatever the currency in this game is. And I was, you know, I wasn't shocked because that's just how this shit is. It's in every game. No matter what you do, it's just, you know... And it really takes away from the game. That sucks. But what are you gonna do? You know, it is what it is. So, oh, look at that! I killed what, like 3 or 4 of these things, and I got level 2. That's pretty cool. So, all right, everybody. Well, that's everything. Oh, do I have something like? Yes. I will see you all later. Minker says goodbye, and hope you enjoyed. Feel free to comment below. We check these comments pretty regularly. This shit goes straight to my phone, and you'd be surprised how many times, you know, I actually check these and respond to people. And a lot of times people make old comments, or sorry, new comments on old videos, and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you still." Totally, we check all the comments and everything like that. And also too, if there's anything else you'd like to see, really kind of in general, like any game, any aspect of this game, I might play this a little bit. I'm not too sure. It's a free to play. So I'm up in the air still whether or not I want to actually play it. I am kind of looking for something in between Destiny right now, so I'm still working on that. But yeah, so take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I will catch you all later. Bye.